Welcome to Two Dope Chicks Podcast with your hosts, Brea and Kim.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of Two Dope Chicks, that's 2DC, with your favorite podcast hosts, Kim and Brea. I am Kim.
And I'm Brea.
And today we decided to bring you guys some dope topic, actually. Things that annoy me. I need to get that off my chest. And yeah, I think that's a good place to start. What do you think, Brea?
I'm always ready for what annoys Kim.
And I'm like, anyway, so let's start off. Okay, so you know how like every day I get up, I have to have my Starbucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how about you go to Starbucks and you order the same thing every day, and they even know you by name, but they end up giving you somebody else's order.
Yes, definitely have had that happen before.
Yeah, that really ticks me off. And you know, I'm crazy about my coffee. It has to be just right, or I will get back in line and be like, hey, you know, you screwed this up.
Right.
I hate that with a passion. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, we were on a trip. We went to Tennessee and we stopped at a Starbucks. So we go in, and this was just like when COVID had first started. So there are three workers in there, right? The three workers standing at the counter, all twiddling their thumbs like we don't know what to do next. So I walk up. The girl has her mask down underneath her chin. So then she goes, what will you have today? I look at her like, wipe your nose. I was like, I don't want you to make my coffee. I want him to make it. You just wipe your nose. So she looked at me like I was speaking in foreign language. I'm like, yeah, don't touch my stuff. So she takes the cup and she writes my name on it. That's just as bad. Now you touch my cup that you just wiped your hand with. You heard me complaining to you that you just wipe your nose with your hand, and you're going to give me the cup. No, ma'am.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah. Like, you don't even realize. I just told you you did this, but you're going to do it anyway. You're going to fix it anyway. Okay.
Like, we're in the middle of a whole pandemic. Like, what is going on?
Right. Not even that. Even if she hadn't wiped her nose, even if this wasn't a pandemic, you just wiped your nose, chick.
Very true. Very true.
Like, didn't wash it or nothing. But anyway, annoying.
Yeah, could have been a sinus infection. You don't know what she has. You know? Yeah.
Another thing.
I agree.
Loud talking. I don't care if you're on your phone. I don't care if we're sitting in front of each other. And I think I touched on this once before, but it keeps happening. It's like everywhere I go, somebody is loud as hell. Like, can you tone it down? Like, where you learn to whisper at a rock concert? Like, nobody want to hear this crap. But anyway, moving along, girl. Oh my gosh, girl. So what about leaving an empty toilet paper holder on the little cone? How about leaving that by the toilet and you go and sit down?
Oh yeah. Toilet etiquette.
Right. So, but yeah, and speaking of, like, when my daughter was teaching my grandson, she was trying to potty train him, and he sat down on the toilet, right? Which is cool because I don't want him peeing all of my stuff. But when you reach over for the toilet paper, like, little boy, what you about to wipe? Like, if you don't get your hands off my toilet paper, he got a handful of toilet paper. Like, boy, if you don't get your hands off my toilet paper and get off this toilet and go somewhere, you better shake it off and keep it pushing.
He just sees it there. It's something to play with to him. You know what I mean? Like, it's something to play with.
I think he watches mom because they joined at the hip. If she's sitting on the toilet, it might be TMI, but if she's sitting on the toilet, he's sitting on her lap. I'm like, can you get this lady a break? Yep. Yeah, annoying.
That is.
Yeah. What else? How about two things and they go together? How about if you're sitting down and somebody comes sit right next to you?
I hate that. Well, they're definitely not supposed to do that right now.
Exactly.
With what's going on, so.
Well, I was like that before COVID hit. Like there are 5 other chairs over there. You had to come sit directly next to me. And back to the loud talking. You're probably loud talking on the phone or to somebody else that's sitting next to you. That's annoying.
So,
and then
yeah.
doing this or blowing your nose.
Oh my gosh.
Girl.
Okay, so look, I used to go to lunch with a coworker, and I won't reveal if it's current or previous, but I swear every time we ate, he would blow his nose at the table. And I wish I could make it up.
How you make something up like that? I wish you'd get out of my head. Well, we got this habit of saying the same thing and thinking alike. And even dressing alike. I'm surprised we don't even have on the same colors right now.
We always do that.
Yeah. That's why I stopped going to buffets.
Always.
Because people, every time you go out to eat, it almost never fails. Somebody either going to be or blowing their nose. I hate that.
I know, but just imagine going to eat with somebody and, COVID is going on and the restaurants just, kind of opened up a little bit anyway. But then you're eating with this person and then they really just start blowing their nose. Like I'm talking about a full, not just a little bit, I'm talking about full out blowing their nose. And every time you go out to eat with this person, they do this.
You don't tell them?
They're older and it's a little bit.
That means they should even know more better. Damn, I can't even get it out.
But it's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And I don't get embarrassed easily. I really don't, but it's embarrassing.
Yeah, you got either one or two choices. Stop going out with them or tell them. Be like,
yeah, I have. And it sounds like a blowhorn. You know a blowhorn?
You be like, look, nasty ass. Like, you don't have to stop. You don't have to take this somewhere else. Like, you either blow your nose before you get in here or get up and go to the restroom.
And then going back to the whole loud talking thing. So I do know somebody who talks loud just in general. And I swear I feel like I talk kind of loud, but I'm talking about, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm okay. And I'm like, okay, why are we screaming? And it's people looking so you know that other people hear it. Mm-hmm. And in talking about personal stuff.
And you want to cry?
I'm talking about at the movies, at a restaurant, or in a gathering where other people can hear exactly what you're saying because you are talking so loud. Even to the point it almost hurts my head a little bit.
Okay, see, that's where I draw the line. Because I tell you all the time that you are too nice to people and you always want to see the good in them. But I'm like, look, bring it down.
So I told my mom, and my mom was like, well, maybe the person has, a lot of wax in their ear. Maybe they need to clean out their ears. Maybe there's something going on. I said,
I'm like that because it's coming from the medical standpoint in her.
Because she's a nurse. Yep.
Ma, they just ignorant.
I know, but they're trying to solve the problem. They want to solve it.
I got this one friend. I love him to life, but every time I see him, I feel like he's yelling at me.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, can you take it down a notch? Like, bro, when you learn to whisper it in a helicopter, like for real, like.
Hopefully they're not watching. They're like, is he talking about me?
No, I said he.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I said he. Yeah, but he means well, and he just like in your ear and be like.
Well, hopefully he's not watching.
He might be. I love you. You loud, boo.
She still loves you though.
I do. I do. But yeah. I guess it's safe to say that I get annoyed easily. You know what? My therapist said I was crazy, but I told her, I was like, no, you crazy.
Dang, that's bad when a therapist says it.
You're the crazy doctor, not me.
Hey, wait.
They don't call you doctor.
I don't think they're not supposed to call you crazy, are they? Isn't that against some type of therapist rule?
That lady called me crazy, and I'm like,
I didn't think they could.
It almost came out like, you crazy. They were calling crazy. Call me crazy because I get crazy when people call me crazy.
I know, right? Well, you already know my trigger words. Calm down. I hate for somebody to tell me to calm down, especially if I'm not excited or if I'm not, feeling anxious or anything. And it almost like it actually triggers me to get, a little angry.
But you don't be saying that. You really be on 8.
That's just my personality, though.
And I'll be like, but I mean, it's not a bad thing. But I'll be like, calm down, calm down. Like, don't tell me to calm down. I'm not excited. I'm not anxious. I'll be like,
But especially when it's through a text, and I know. But but anyway, we'll talk about that offline.
Now we got to fight again. Like, we get it in. Like, that's all we ever talk about, how much we fight.
But I really do hate that. I don't know. I've always hated it.
And then the very thing that you tell me not to do, you turn around when I get upset and then start yelling. Then you tell me to calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. You just told me not to tell you to calm down. But then you don't tell me to calm down.
See, you don't like it either.
I
love you too. All right, you guys. Well, this segment is my crazy stories of 2020. So, Kim, I got some good ones for you. So, I know you've been sipping. Go ahead and take another sip because I got, I even need to take a sip. All right, so check this out. A Japanese company unveiled its prototype for the first flying vehicle. We all knew it was coming. Why are you looking like?
I'm waiting. I'm not going to say a word till you finish.
The company is called SkyDrive Incorporated, and it resembles like a motorcycle with like 4 attached propellers. Right now, it can fly for like 10 minutes. They're trying to get it up to 30 minutes. And then they want to have it to be commercially released in the year 2023. So you know what that means. It's just going to get more and more popular after that. But right now, it can only fly for 10 minutes. They're working on 30 minutes, and then they want to actually be able to have it available in the year 2023 for commercial use. Kim, what do you think about that?
I already smell a rat with it. 10 minutes. First of all, don't tell me that right now, and I get it. Everything is trial and error.
Right.
Don't sit there and let me know that it can only fly for like 10 minutes. Like, did it say how high?
Yeah, actually I saw a video and it wasn't very high. It was probably like maybe 9+ feet off the ground. Like, it wasn't that high.
Not bad. Something I can walk away from should it default.
It definitely looks different. I mean, it's not, have you ever saw the Jetsons?
I was going to reference that. Get out of my head, man. I like you. Okay, yeah.
So kind of like the Jetsons, but not as advanced yet. But I definitely see it morphing into something like that.
Okay, this is like what's his name with the Hyperloop? The Tesla guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be something like I would expect for him to create something like that.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe he has some type of attachment to it. You never know.
No, you never know with him because he's into any and everything. Space age. That's what it's coming to. It's coming to space age. I'm sure we're gonna have flying cars pretty soon.
Yeah, definitely. So speaking of space and flying, and as if 2020 wasn't crazy enough. So guess what? So these astronomers have been studying a specific star for the last 2 decades. And all of a sudden, this star has disappeared. Something that is like never happened before, or that is pretty much, very rare. So they were out there, studying it, doing what they do. And it's like, I guess it's, the star is in the galaxy about 75 million light years away.
Wow.
And yeah, and they can't find it anymore, Kim. Like, it's so crazy. They think it's collapsed into a black hole. And if so, this would be the first time that it's done that without exploding into a supernova. So this is something that's really made history with this star missing. Have you heard about anything like this?
But I'm looking out my window because I'm gonna need them to give me at least a couple of weeks notice. Get the hell on.
But yeah, they think it collapsed into a black hole.
Wow.
And that would be I think the first. I'm not quite sure. I'm not, I don't do a whole bunch of stargazing but when I heard the story, I was it made me want to learn more about it.
That's interesting. There's somewhere out there in the abyss, or not even out there in the abyss, just gone. Just
Yeah. So now we got flying vehicles coming and we got stars disappearing.
Girl.
2020. All right. So my next story is actually about Abraham Lincoln. So Abraham Lincoln's hair and bloody telegram is up for auction. And yes.
Go ahead.
Your looks are killing me. I can't take it.
I'll be ready to like go off. Okay, go ahead.
The lock of hair and telegram, which provides details of his assassination in 1865, is expected to sell for no less than $75,000. Now, to me, I would actually think it would be a little higher, but I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't want his nappy hair. Hold on. First of all, was it from the back or was it from that little piece, that little Superman curl like he had in the front with the part?
They said a lock, so your guess is as good as mine.
You know, I gotta play devil's advocate on it. I don't know why you want his hair.
And how do we really know it's from his? Like, that's a long time ago. How is it preserved? How do we really know?
Like you could freeze it or something. Maybe they cut it off a sheepdog or something. Oh,
I saw the pictures. Hey, but how do they really know? I mean, how does one keep a piece of hair, a lock of hair, since 1865?
Right, and keep up with it, girl. I'm telling you,
How on earth is that even possible? I lose my license every now and then.
You're right. You lose everything. But another story, y'all. But yeah, girl, I can imagine there's some poor little sheepdog or poodle out there missing with a patch of hair missing.
I just,
y'all don't believe the hype.
I don't know. I'm a skeptic when it comes to stuff like that. Like, how do you really know? Maybe the bloody telegram, is a little bit easier but a lock of hair, I don't know.
Yeah, smear some food color.
From the 1800s, like, that's just crazy to me. But anyway.
I want
it. All right, we're moving right along. So this next story is going to trip you out. So this is actually in Germany. So the German police responded to reports of shooting. And I'm talking about several people reported a shooting in their neighborhood. So they get to the flat or the house, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, the guy was really just sleeping and he was watching a crime movie with loud shots.
Wow.
So nobody was dead, nothing happened. But I mean, it was alarming to the point where they responded.
Hell, he had surround sound outside or something? Like, that reminds me of the episode on Home Alone.
Exactly. Yes.
Animals.
But he was sleeping. I mean, to the point where they had to, I believe, knock down his door because he didn't even hear them knocking on the door. I don't think. I got to look back at the article, but
he was on that stuff.
All right. So I got one more crazy story. And this one I saved especially for the audience because it's really bizarre. All right, you guys. So, this one involves firefighters. So, yep. 4 firefighters are actually on leave in Southfield, Michigan. They were called they had a dispatch for a 20-year-old woman was found dead and not breathing. Okay, this is crazy. They ran vitals, everything. They pronounced her dead. She was 20 years old. They pronounced her dead. She shows up at the Detroit funeral home and they call them and say, hey, yep, she's not dead.
What the?
She was alive. Apparently she had cerebral palsy or something like that. But they ran several vitals and it was more than just one person apparently. But they are on leave because they pronounced this woman dead who was not dead.
I call BS.
Yeah.
First of all, 4 people?
4 firefighters.
There was something that, okay, I have to go back to TV shows because this kind of stuff happens only on TV. Mm-hmm. There's a Martin episode where they had the plumber, the fat plumber.
DP.
Yeah, DP, dead plumber. So DP passed out Like, and he falls into this stupor, and
he
they
has that
can't, because
disease.
he's so fat, they couldn't find a pulse.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that actually really happens to people.
It does, yeah.
That's the only thing that could probably save them if that's the case. But other than that, like, I wonder if she's just laying there and be like,
yeah. I mean, could you imagine waking up in, I guess a body bag or whatever it is, and you're in the funeral?
Waking up in a coffin, or waking up in a box in a freezer.
Yeah, something like that. But I mean, they said like almost immediately after she arrived, they were called to say, no, she's not dead.
I wonder if they had alerted the family.
I don't know. I didn't read past that part because I was just like blown away.
Oh, probably so, because usually after they go there, the family's probably already notified.
Yeah. I think they called the family and the police department immediately as soon as they discovered it. Because I'm pretty sure everybody was like, what is going on?
Because, first of all, I've been so happy and so elated that she was. And I'm glad. I'm not even feminine, but I'm so glad that she was alive.
Yes.
What could have went wrong on so many levels? What if she had stayed in that state for a while and they actually...
Don't say it.
Or...
Don't say it.
I think about stuff like that.
I was thinking it too.
But I'm like, man, I would lose my shit. Like,
you said it.
But you
were thinking it.
I would lose my shit. I'm telling
you. Oh God.
That one got me shook. That's a good one.
Yeah. So did I save the best for last?
Yeah, girl. Get that high five in the air. High five on the too.
All right. Well, hey, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this show. But right now, Kim has a giveaway. So, Kim, tell the viewers what they're going to get if they watch the show and follow the directions.
All righty. So, guys, like Brea said, after each show, we always have a fabulous giveaway. And I have here a brand new Victoria's Secret cooler. And it has an inside pouch, the insulated. It has the little sling. It has the little koozie for your can or your bottle.
Ooh.
Yeah, keep it cold or hot.
Yeah.
And again, it's brand new. And I have several of these, which we'll be giving away over the next few weeks to come. But yeah, this is yours for watching once you watch the show. And the only thing that you have to do is go to our Instagram page, _2, the number 2, dope, DOPE, _chicks, CICKS.
Yep.
And hashtag 2DC, I saw the show. And one of you lucky winners, be it male or female, can win this. If you're a male, look, you can wow your girl with this and she will be so happy. This is Victoria's Secret pink. This is official.
I want
official. So yeah. So that's how you can win this free goodies. And as always, the shipping and handling is on Brea and I.
Now that's a nice giveaway.
So
be sure to do that, you guys. And like she said, if you're a guy, that's a great gift for your sister, your girlfriend, your wife, or your entanglement, whatever. All right, you guys. And as always, we are going to be doing some product spotlights, which will be aired right here on our show. So all you have to do is email us, and you can find that email on our website by going to www.2dopechicksmedia.com. So that's the number 2, dope chicks, CHICKS media.com, and email us your products that you want us to spotlight, and we will do a whole campaign for you if Kim and I agree that you got a great dope product.
All right. Good stuff. And at the end of our show, we'd like to do a tiny segment called the Sippy Cup. You guys probably noticed that every time we get on, we have a little sip of something, and anything can be in our sippy cups. Water, juice, soda, but 9 out of 10 times it's going to be some other type of liquid libation. So, girl, what you sipping on?
I was going to say it's never usually water. I'm sure one of these days it will be. I actually have I actually have a glass of Pinot Grigio.
Okay, all
That
right.
is what I am sipping on. And I don't know, it was a gift. So yeah, I'm finishing it up and I'm sipping, not gulping.
Oh, so you trying to say I go? I mean, I out, but you ain't even gotta call me out like that.
So
Anyway.
Kim, what are you sipping on, girl? Because it looks like we almost got the same color concoction.
Yours is a little bit darker than mine, but this is
Mm-hmm.
actually a sweet red.
Okay.
And don't forget, my birthday is coming up, so I set all kinds of bottles, girl. I'm not telling you what to get me for my birthday, but I know it's gonna be dope. But anyway, yeah, I'm sipping on sweet red, and yeah, I gulp, y'all. I'm sorry, but so moving right along. Hey guys, don't forget to watch us every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on our Facebook page, 2DC. If you haven't joined yet, make sure you join so you don't forget, so you don't miss anything, because we're going to be bringing you guys some dope interviews and some more kooky shows like this, on occasion. But for the most part, we're going to have a lot of dope interviews, a lot of great giveaways for you guys. And that's been our show for today. And we just thank you guys for tuning in to 2DC with your favorite host, Kim and Brea. I'm Kim.
And I'm Brea.
And we will see you guys next time.